Test 1, 2. Comes the Bluebird of Bobby Senneker, and he's out. I think there's Senneker fans next to me back here.
Then he'll come around, make a stop, and when he comes across you the second time, now when he comes around, it's my understanding he'll be taking the flag this time around, I think. And then he'll be making a circle and coming around to stop. So Bobby Dotter from Chicago, Illinois is on his way. Now he's going to take the green. He's on the green. He's in turn one. Now this time is when all the action happens. He'll come flying in off the backstretch. He'll be coming right down here. Here he comes. He'll be trying to stop right in that square. And he does. The jackman starts jacking it up. The right wheels are being changed. Howie Leto looking over. The fuel's already in. Tire man gets the tire. Bobby's watching. He's looking to Howie Leto. He's the one that'll say they're ready to pull this hose back right here. They got to get the hoses back. They're still working on the right front. Also on the right rear. That one's done. They're having trouble on the right front. Bobby is very disgusted. He's shaking his head no. He doesn't like this, and they're still having trouble. The lug nuts evidently have come off of the wheel. And what we talked about is what they feared, and now he goes, and there is the finish.
Now Allen will come around and take the green. And then he'll stop in the box for the change. So Alan Kulwicki, your next contestant, 55-369 to beat. The top three places will be kept in the 4th, 5th, and 6th spot. Here we go.
Okay, so Allen has taken the green flag, so he's on his way. The clocks are running. He's headed down the backstretch. Now this time when he comes in, he stops in this box. He's got to stop accurately, and they got to be ready, and everybody's got to be back in position. The jackman stops him. There they go. John Janik's in position. The fuel's going in. The Hardy's crew working feverishly now. The right front wheel is off. The right front wheel is put back on. They're now with the air wrenches. They're going back together. Allen's about ready to pull out as the air wrench is back out of the way, and Alan Kulwicki is underway, and there he goes.
And Tom Jones is on the green. What I want to know is if everybody's got their party pass. Here he comes around and gets the green. And Jonesy's on his way. Boy, did he cut it close to the stripe there as he came around the corner. Right close. Boy, you don't want to hit one of your hoses on the way around for the hot lap.
Well, here he comes. He's on the green. The clocks are running. The crew are ready. They get him stopped. He goes into the box. Looks like everything's okay. The jackman goes over the right side. The Rulo brothers of Doug Klein's crew quickly jacking up the car. Tom is really having a lot of fun. He's still laughing as he pulls in. The right front comes off. He's watching Ray Jager because he knows he's the man that'll tell him. You see they got to hold these air hoses. That comes back. Having a little trouble the right rear. They're done. And Tom jumps
around. And down to the green. I was also figuring that the guy with the jack always stands right at the line there in the center to stop him. I think that's in case he doesn't stop, he can throw the jack through the window. Here comes Dick.
Well, Dick Trickle takes the green, and he's on his way. And by the way, when he pulled away, he had a cigarette in his mouth, puffing away and just relaxed. I don't know why they got two smashed cans right out here in the middle of their pits thing here. I'll check that out later and see what happened. Trickle's in. Trickle is in. The right side is up. The fuel now is in. The right front tire is off. The right front tire being put in place. They're working on the right rear. Victor's on the jack. He's ready to pull away. The right rear's done. Whoa, it's quick. Here they go.
There, for those of you who don't know what dilly bars are, those are those great Dairy Queen ice cream bars, and I understand that they have a lot of them, except that some of them disappeared in the pit area this morning. So, but there will be plenty for you tomorrow. Here comes Don Collins down to the green one more time around. Oh, and he got a little loose.
I'll tell you what, it may not look like it from up there, but it's a thrill down here. Collins comes flying through there, almost hit the outside retaining wall. This guy is real serious. Here he comes in, Big Ed Schubert's ready, and he stops. It looks good. They go to work. The jack's under the car. The fuel's going in. And they finally get it up, even with the right front already off. It's off. The new tire going on. And let's see how things are going on the rear. Ed Schubert over the top. They're evidently having some trouble with the lug nuts. Now they get that hose out of the way, waiting for the last one. There he goes!
Hanley working with him, and I got tired of orange, so I hated red, so I figured this year when I got this car from Junior, we talked about it.
Yeah, attention, Becky Robbins to the pit shack. Becky Robbins to the pit shack.
Oh, and Harold Fair is really on the button, too. Here he comes, around for the green.
And he's on the green, Harold Fair. Into turn one, rounding turn two. He'll be coming in now to make his approach. He's got to stop in the box. The crew's ready. They're checking the air wrenches. You can hear him running down here. The jack man holding the jack high in the air. Harold stops just in time. The fuel now goes in the right side. They go to work on the jack man really pumping away to try to get that car up off of the ground. AB's up on the right front assisting. The right rear evidently is already finished, and they're having trouble with the right front. Something is wrong.
A Ford van, license number Karen 1. The driver of that van must go to the van and move it immediately. Ford van, license Karen 1. And here comes Bill Stevenson. Around to the green flag, and then one more circuit of the oval, and he'll be into the box.
And Bill Stevenson under the green now and on the clocks. He's on his way, and the youth of ASA is getting ready to go to work. This is their first ever pit stop competition. Under this watchful eye of everyone, Bill gingerly comes in, stops, makes sure that everybody's out of the way. Dave looks it over. They're taking on fuel. That's okay. Jackman's got the jack in place. That's okay. The right front's off. That's good. Right rear's off. That's good. It's out of the way. They got to hold the air hoses. They're trying to get that right front tire on now. They're making sure the tires are laid down safely. They got the air hose out of the way. Bill's ready to go, but they can't let him down. They're having trouble with the right rear. Problems on the right rear tire, costing a lot of time, and they push him away.
A very quiet man when you talk to him on the microphone. He does his talking on the racetrack. And boy, what talking he can do behind the wheel of one of these super late model ASA automobiles. Bob Senneker around for the green flag. Also a very calculating man, and let's see how well he calculates the stop mark. As he comes around, and Gary's ready to tell you what's happening trackside. Here he comes.
The Bluebird coming in. Oh, he slides. Wow, guess what? He went a little too far, but he's okay, I guess, because the tires are in the box. But Bob Senneker is making a spectacular stop. Wheels rolling every which way, but the tire men are right there in position. Howdy's okay. Whoa, there goes a lug nut. There you go.
Boy, and he's on the go pedal, coming down to the green flag. What do you think, folks? I think these guys had put on a pretty good race on the quarter mile, don't you? Here he comes, around to the box, and Gary is ready trackside. Remember, he's got to beat Senneker's 37.349.
Here he comes, sliding to a stop, kills the engine. Now he's got to get that restarted. He restarts, everything's okay. They're putting on fuel, jacking up the right side. The tire men go to work. Looks like the right front is off. I can't tell about the right rear. They're now working on the right rear. Looks like they're about done. The right front, they're still working on it. The two crewmen in the back ready to push him away. Trouble with the right front, they got that. The right rear, they're still working on it. And he's down, and there he goes.
3 a chance to make amends now, as we now go to 4 tires. And you got to be good for 2, and you've got to be fantastic for 4. Take a little bit longer in the box now. And you got to be perfect to get those lugs on. You saw how easy it was to cross thread one last time or miss the line. Senneker in. This time he stops with a lot of room. Gary?
Well, it looks a lot better, a lot smoother this time. They're really going to work on the right side. Bob with a much smoother stop. The car appears to be in bounds everywhere. And the right side is up. They got the fuel in. Obviously now they have to come to work on the left side. 4 tires this time, a lot more work. They're still working on the right front. Howard's having some problems. He gets over to the left front side now as they start taking that loose. The left rear is done. Lenny goes up to help Howdy on the left front. They're having problems. And the wheel is momentarily stuck on the car. Now they get the left front wheel on. Not going as well as they would like, that's for sure. Sparks are flying off of the pneumatic air wrench, and he's underway.
And he reins it in, comes down to the jackman in the box.
A nice safe stop, Jim, as he comes in. Kulwicki with a good stop, a good even run around the track. That part was good. Let's see if they have problems here in the box. Right side is up. As you can see, they drop it back down. Finish the right side tires as the jackman comes to the left side. Well coordinated. The left side tires are now in position. A little bit of a problem. The wheel was a problem as the car came down on it. The tire man quickly went to it. Sparks are flying from the left front tire. They now get in a position. The right front, or I should say the left rear now in position. The jackman's ready to go down. They got it down, and they're off.
Feet 57.692. And on his lap, and boy, you got to hustle on the lap. Victor's ready with that jack. In his hands, it looks like a Tonka toy. Out of the corner they come, and down to the box, the beer cans. Are they there this time or not? Yeah, they are.
They're in position, and Trickle hit it right on the mark. Everything looks good. Fuel going in. The right side is up. Victor with the jack, and Russ with the right front tire. It's off. The other one's on. The right rear's done. The jack is down. They changed the old tires to the new tires to the left side. Victor's got the jack under the car. He jacks it up. The rear tire is loose. They pull it off. The left front is off. The tires are in position. They are now tightening up the lug nuts. Victor's watching. They're about ready, and they're in a little bit of trouble with the right and left rear. They're having trouble. They got to hurry. It's down there underway.